Hi everyone, my name is Ola Michaella and welcome to the very first episode of Dine with Ola Michaella. I'm so excited to share my love for food, culture, and storytelling with you all. Today we'll be starting with a dish close to my heart, pounded yam and banga soup. Let's start cooking. Before we dive into the magic of banga, let's give a roll call for all of our lovely ingredients. Starting off is our base, our banga extract. This took me a long time to develop. This came from the palm kernel seeds. And we can make things easier by just drawing out our pre-made banga sauce. This can be found at any market, any supermarket. It's easy to find. Makes things quicker, faster, saves you like 1 hour already. Next up, we are using our new yam, followed by our fresh catfish. We have our saint leaf, we have our grinded onion, our grinded pepper, our grounded crayfish, our Himalayan salt, our seasoning cube for seasoning, our belle tete, periwinkle for garnish, banga spice, dry fish for that extra umami flavor, and our banga stick. Let's start cooking. We'll be starting off with our banga sauce. This is Southern Nigerian specialty. You can only get this from the palm kernel tree, right from its seeds. You blend after boiling till it's soft. So we'll be pouring in our banga right into our pot. That creamy, rich extract. Next up, we'll be adding in our onion and our grinded pepper for that extra aromatic flavor. And then our grinded pepper. Stir it all up, break it apart. Next up, we'll be adding our banga stick and our yokriyo. Very funny name, I know, but let's go. Can you see those beautiful bubbles? If you could smell the room right now, you'd be hungry like I am. Now that we have conquered aromatics, it's time to conquer our flavors. Let's start off with our favorite seasoning for the day, which is our banga spice. Follow up with our grounded crayfish. I beg of you, do not miss this. If you do, you're missing a huge step. Next up, we'll be adding our pink Himalayan salt and our Maggi cubes for seasoning. Let's go. In goes our banga spice, our crayfish, our Maggi cube. You can add as many as you want. Consider the quantity of what you're making. Oh my god, guys, can you see this lovely thickness? It's reduced so much. Our aroma is out. Our seasonings are in there. This is about to be delicious. Wow. Next in our protein, we're going to be adding this dry catfish for that extra umami flavor. If you don't know what umami is, Google it. Now goes in our periwinkle. Look at how delicious that looks. You can add as much as you like. I like enough. Am I even going with more? Yes. It's coming together nicely. Now that everything is added, we want to let this simmer and boil just to get all that aromatic seasoning blend all together. So we'll close our lid right now before putting in our very last protein. That doesn't need any much time to cook. In about 5 minutes, this should be ready, and we'll add in our catfish. Ooh la la! Guys, you need to come and see this. This is exactly what you want to see once it's simmered and reduced. It's time to take all the aromatics out and put in our catfish and let it cook for another 10 to 15 minutes. Let's go. Ooh la la! This is what you want to see. All the oil expressed on top and everything down, waiting for you to eat. Now it's time for our catfish. We have to gently add this. You don't want to break your catfish. Place it properly and allow to steam for a while. You're not to mix. Now that our fish is added, you want to really make sure that it's coated with your banga sauce. And please, one last time, do not mix, do not stir, because you would break your fish. So you would close this for another 10 to 15 minutes. And once we're back, our banga soup is ready. After placing in your banga, you'd want it to simmer and cook for the next 10 to 15 minutes. Again, once more, you don't want to mix this. By the time it's almost ready, we'll just shake the pot and our banga soup is ready. Whilst we wait on our banga soup to get ready, it's time to work on our pounded yam. At least I like to call it pounded yam made easy. We'll be using a mixer for this process just because I am a lazy, soft babe. We'll be boiling this for about 20 minutes just to get it really soft. Then we'll be adding it whilst it's still hot into our mixer. It will mix it, make everything super easy, not all that strong pounding. First up, you want to drain out your water into your sink. And then, once you have your water drained out, you'd want to add your yam to your already boiling water. This quickens the process and this makes everything easy for everyone. Slowly and gently. Once you have added your yam into your boiling water, you'd want to cover this up for about 15 to 20 minutes. Really depends on your kind of yam. You keep checking to see if it's soft. I hope you're still with me, guys. We're at our final stretch of our banga soup. We'll be working on our saint leaves now and our beletete. This is a Niger Delta local herb that is dried and used solely for this purpose. Usually you can use it by itself or with a herb. I decided to choose saint leaves today. You'd want to chop this finely just for garnish. Now that we have our finely chopped saint leaves and our beletete ready to go, as our last 2-minute stretch of our banga soup, you'd be adding this for garnish. Let's go. In goes our beletete. And next off, our scent leaf. Wow, this is so beautiful, guys. I'm already so hungry, aren't you? Wow, 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 wow. Again, don't shake your fish or don't scatter your fish. Ooh, wow, lovely. Now that our beletete and our saint leaves is in, our banga soup is finally ready. Time to check if our yam is ready. How you'd want to do this is get a knife and slice right through a piece. If it goes easily, you know your yam is ready. If it doesn't, leave it for another 5 minutes and check. Mine went through easy, of course. I think our yam is ready. Now that our yam is ready, we would want to drain out our yam into a clean bowl. If you have a strainer, you can just dump it into a strainer, but for me, I'll pick it in gradually. First, we'll be putting in our boiled yam, soft. You can see it's basically scattering in this bowl. Into our mixer. Slowly. You don't want to surpass your own mixer, so just put enough before you get going. Now that our pounded yam and banga soup is ready, it's time to plate. First off, I'll be dipping my spoon in some very, very hot water just to make sure that my pounded yam doesn't stick. Slowly make a ball, or carefully make a ball. You dip again. Here we have it, Niger Delta Banga Soup, served with a side of pounded yam, made my way. Now let's have a taste. You just have to try them. And this is our first meal for our first episode. Come next time, you might learn something new.